Hey, what's up, guys? It's your man Daz, and I'm here with Petzergling, and we're doing the MSL, the second broadcast. So this is the second set of the first game of the best of threes, and we're starting it off with YellOw, fake YellOw, not the real YellOw. He hasn't been in an MSL in a long time, unfortunately, against ZerO, a guy who we talked a lot of shit about, but he actually did really well in the round of 32 to get here. And I mean, his EVZ also looked pretty good. I mean, I think he got trashed by Savior, but there was some other Zerg in the group that he beat pretty convincingly. So this should be a pretty exciting matchup. I mean, YellOw and ZerO are both pretty good at ZVZ, so I'm looking forward to this. Even though I'm not a big fan of ZVZ, I like Arnc, and ZerO looked pretty strong, so it should turn out to be a good game.
Yeah, YellOw's been playing so good lately. I mean, well, never mind. I'm just gonna shut the fuck up. But no, but really though, YellOw's been playing pretty well. I mean,
yeah, lately.
Yeah, and his ZVZ has been. I mean, like for the longest time, like maybe 2 or 3 months before this game was played, I mean, he was pretty much like a nobody. Just like you said, I mean, he's pretty much known as fake YellOw, and not only fake YellOw, but he's like been under his brother's shadow as well. But I mean, he's really been coming out and playing excellent games. And to see his MSL stats 50% now, I mean, that would be a shocker from before. I mean, he's been playing really well. He's been placing, decently. He hasn't been, going real far in the tournaments, but he's been placing, which has been excellent. And I think he has a slight advantage over ZerO. I mean, you look at ZerO's stats, this exact same percentages, at least total percent. His ZVZ seems a little bit better, but he did play matches, I think, against Magma, who left 2-0, and then he lost the game versus Savior, I think. So, both of these guys, pretty, not S-class Zergs, not awesome ZVZ players, but I think both of them have, been playing some good ZVZ and definitely earned their place here so far. I mean, ZerO took out Bisu. So, I'm really looking forward to this game. I want to see how this plays out. Is this on Destination?
Well, we'll see in half a second. Yep, that's Destination.
Yeah. 2-1, ZerO, super sync there.
That was a very good sync. Well
yeah,
done,
that was pro.
We're getting better at this shit. I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but like our syncing is strong now.
Arnc?
That's
name is
months
MS.
of practice are doing. Yeah. Also, a coincidence, that's the name of my Counter-Strike team. Just throwing that out there. Hyping. If you guys want to idle.
Oh, nice. Alright, so let's play some StarCraft here. So you got Arnc spawning in the top position. It looked like YellOw at first, but now it's orange. And Mensol ZerO. Yeah, that would be a very fitting color. And ZerO spawning in the bottom position. And one thing that's a big deal in ZVZ, there's two real big luck factors. It's that build orders really are a direct hard counter to others, and overlord scouts. I mean, if you get lucky with your scout and your opponent doesn't, it really hurts. But on a map like Destination, being a 2-player map, it really kind of negates the fact that you can get lucky on the scout. And it looks like Arnc is going for the overlord first, so he's not going to go for some sort of aggressive 9-pool opening. And just to point out, both players with the overlord scouting directly to their opponent's natural expansion, because a 12 hatch is probably the thing that gives the most information away. I mean, that's a note to lower level ZVZ players. And it looks like ZerO's actually gone for a 9-pool speed. I see the extractor, but actually no pool. So I mean, this is really oh wow, no, Arnc isn't going to go for a hatch first. But this is something that we've seen a lot of Zerg players do, and if they hide it, I mean, it almost seems like it always works out. The early gas, and then they put their second hatchery in their main, and then they go into, oh wow, he's hiding his 12 hatch. Really clever play. At least I think that's what he's going to do.
It seems kind of late for a 12 hatch. Yeah, that is what he's doing. It's a strange to note. Red, that's ZerO, is actually doing this gas first build that personally, I don't know, this might have been around for longer, but I didn't see people really use it until I saw Arnc and Luxury both use it. In both of the MSL groups that they were in, that we casted, both of them did this build where they went extractor before pool, where they went extractor first and started mining gas really early, and it worked out really well for both of them. They both won their games easily. So, because they got that gas advantage. So, I don't know, just kind of strange seeing that YellOw is going to have kind of like his own build used against him. Although, I don't know if they came up with that, but that's definitely like the most prominent.
I agree though, yeah, they definitely popularized. But now one interesting deviation is now normally you have that gas advantage over your opponent, but you notice how Arnc went for the expansion. So now he's going to have 2 gases. So I mean right away he's going to be able to catch up on gas by the time the Spire comes out. It's just a matter of if he scouts it, if he's going to put down some spore colonies. I guess it's just how well he can place the spore colonies, and it's going to be kind of tough considering that both actually now that you look at it, both of the bases are actually closer together in terms of air distance. And yeah, we see the hidden hatchery there from ZerO. Well, if you remember though, that's exactly what I'm not sure which player it was. It was on Byzantium. I think it was Arnc.
Yeah, I remember that.
He remember that weird hatchery placement. Like pretty much, it's just there to hide it.
YellOw.
It was Arnc.
Are you sure Red is in Arnc? I mean, he's doing the Arnc build. I mean, he's playing exactly like Arnc. I don't know. Did you caught?
I really hope not. Yeah, I really hope not. We're gonna go back in here. Yeah, at the end of this commentary, we go back and Arnc wins. We're gonna have to be huge nerds and redo it. Whatever. Okay, so Spire down for ZerO.
Well, it should be a pretty interesting commentary, considering we're kind of now in doubt as to which player is which. But we're just gonna go with the original assumption.
I'm pretty confident.
Orange is Arnc. Yeah, I'm pretty confident too. It's just funny that ZerO is totally using Arnc's build. If he wins with this, it's gonna be kind of embarrassing. He's gonna be like, "Oh shit! Like I totally wasn't ready for my own build."
But now look at what Arnc's doing. He's got 2 hatcheries and he's pumping a massive amount of Zerglings. I mean, this is the advantage that you have off of the 12 hatchery, and. Do you think Arnc knows? I mean, he has to know about that hatchery, and I think Arnc actually may try and go on the aggressive here because he's going to have a period where he's going to have, a couple extra Zerglings, or maybe not. I see those 2 drones, but Arnc's moving up here. He's going to try and break the ramp.
Oh, this is really bad.
But he's not. Yeah, that's not really good there. He needs to keep as many Zerglings alive if he wants to go for a break. But he just lost a lot of Zerglings there. He's using that one hero Zergling to pick him off. I can't really say very good micro there from either player because I mean Arnc is just walking right up into ZerO's ramp, and Arnc had a little advantage there, Zerglings. But I mean, at the very least, he's showing, he's putting that in ZerO's face. Hey, I have a ton of Zerglings. Keep producing Zerglings, making sure that he stays behind on drone count. And while that Spire actually isn't too far behind, considering that Arnc went for hatchery first instead of gas.
He did get gas really early though, even with the second hatchery. But like, Arnc's not really gonna have much of a Zergling advantage if he keeps throwing Zerglings away. I mean, you can't attack straight into an Arnc. I mean, in the first exchange, he just lost so many more Zerglings. Like, it's really almost worthless having an advantage if you're just gonna kind of throw him away like that. But at the very least, he's forcing ZerO to build more Zerglings as opposed to maybe building Mutalisks. But it's not gonna be much of a factor soon because ZerO is gonna have I think he already has a second hatchery up, so he's going to have plenty of larvae to do both of those things. If not the minerals, but he's definitely going to have larvae to do both. He's got Mutalisks out already, and Arnc's a little behind, but it's not really a problem. Arnc just has to survive long enough just for that slight gas advantage.
He's making drones. Yeah, and I mean, out of all players, just like you said, this is Arnc's build. So, I mean, he has to know, of all players, the specific timings. And he knows that if he can hold this out just for a little bit, he'll have the advantage. I mean, ZerO's going to have a slight air advantage for a little while because he went for that early gas. But Arnc has that gas, and he's going to be wearing it down. And eventually, ZerO's going to be at the point where he's going to have to put up an expansion. And he really wants to come out here and do some damage to Arnc's economy here. I mean, maybe if he can pick off some Zerglings with his Mutalisks, and see, he keeps killing Zerglings, and Arnc really needs to be careful. But now Arnc a little bit of counter there, hitting his Zerglings, and it looks like we're going to see a Muta battle here. I'm not too sure. It looks like ZerO doesn't want to engage, but he's going to fly right up here into Arnc's drones, and this is going to hurt. But I mean, Arnc, yeah, he got some drones, 2 drones, and now he's going to run in with the Zerglings here, but the Zergling at the bottom too. It's going to be picking off drones there. If Arnc can save all of his drones, I think he'll be okay. But he's really hurting here. Oh my God! But Arnc snuck 4 Zerglings into ZerO's base, and ZerO's forced to pull all of his Mutalisks back. And I don't think Arnc actually got 1 drone with that exchange. It's kind of crazy there. He got 1. That's hurting. And look at it looks like ZerO's only got 2 drones on gas in his main base. I mean, I'm not sure if this is an accident or maybe he picked one off, but he's going to be running short on gas here, considering Arnc is running strong off with probably 5 to 6 drones on gas right now.
You know what though? I mean, he lost his window of opportunity. He's now killed 3 drones and lost a bunch of lings. Like he has to do damage with these Mutalisks right now, or he's going to lose the game. Arnc is catching up in gas. This is it. This is the game right here. I mean, if he doesn't win this battle,
why is he running?
It's over. I don't know.
Oh my gosh, he's taking so much damage right now.
Yeah, he's just taking damage right now for no reason. He should have fought that battle.
Oh, Scourge!
I think he had the.
That's what he's waiting for.